Hello, my YouTube family. I hope everyone is doing well. We made it. It is finally Friday, but not a great day weather-wise. It's raining kitty cats and puppy dogs outside today. But you know what? Spring, hopefully, is on the way. Mother Nature, I tell you, she is showing everyone her forces, and she is not someone to be reckoned with. And I think she's letting everybody know who's boss around here. All right, so it's Friday night. I'm in the pink room. I got Diggy Dog over here. She's cupping a squat. In fact, some of my items I'm going to share with you are a little bit flung all over because she just decided to hop up and take a nap and everything went blowing through the air. I do have some few snacky finds, a couple of sweets and treats, some makeup things, some stuff from the toy section, but that's kind of really it. But I wanted some me time, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it was Miss Taco Patty that once said she would watch me sit and fold socks, and there may be a time when that comes. But until that time, I've got a brand new Dollar Tree haul. There's not a lot going on here, but I did find some really cute stuff, and I wanted to share it with all of you. I did find some more makeup from Kokie. Is it Kokie? Kokie? I believe it's Kokie. I had showed you some items the other day that were awesome. Well, I found like 5 more products by that company, so I went and grabbed them as well. All right, but every single item in this video, because I did get some toys from the toy section, those were $1.75, $1.03. So other than that, I did get a couple items that were $3, but depending on where I'm at, I'm not sure whether I'm going to show them or not. You guys might have to wait for video number 2. Are you going to have an itch right now, so you're going to start jingling? It's not Santa Claus. That's Miss Mia over there with a scratch. Yeah, she wears a bell on her collar because there's so much property here. Sometimes when it starts to get dark, if she's outside with us, I hear that bell a lot quicker. So that way I always know where she's at because I can hear the bell. And speaking of her, there she goes. All right, so let's get into this Dollar Tree haul together. For right now, I am still on my hot cocoa, fresh out of the shower. My hair's all slicked back here, and I'm noticing more gray. All right, I have to say, though, I'm going to be 60 in June, and this is all my natural hair color. So I'm finally starting to get some little highlights there. I guess I did pretty good for 60. I don't know. I still can't believe 60. All right, let's get into this Dollar Tree haul together. Let's rock and roll. By the way, every single item came from the same location throughout the Hudson Valley because that's where I'm at in the state of New York. All right, let's go over to the kids aisle because I am such a big kid at heart and I love these things. They are so cute. They're squishy toys and they're going to come in measurement-wise. They are going to come in at about just shy of 5 inches. They are, I'm going to say, I'm not going to show you the character yet. I'm going to say, I don't know, is that considered I'm not sure what kind of rise that's considered. A medium rise? Anyways, look at that little face. Isn't that just too cute? And they're nice and flat on the bottom, so they're going to sit anywhere you stick them, including on your hand. I just thought that was great to stick in an Easter basket. They also, they don't have any names or anything, but then they had this guy. Look at his little arms. I just thought they were so fun and so cute. So there's the first 2 I found. And then I came across this one. I'll give her 3D all the way around. It's so cute. And there's the top. And then this one here. I thought of Miss Judy right away. There's no strawberry on here. But Judy, I did think of you when I saw this. I thought it was a strawberry and I was like, oh. But then I looked at it a little bit more and no, it's just a cute little, I don't know what you want to call them. They almost look like those teas. I won't say the name because I don't want to, All right. So from there, you know what? We're just going to stay in the toy aisle because I'm just going to show you everything I got from the toy section. I was extremely fortunate. I came across a few more of these. Are they called Amos? Oh, where did I stick it? Hold on. I took a tag off one of mine because I was having a trouble. To basically see their name, you have to rip the tag open, and I don't want to do all that kind of damage. So I took a tag off one. I'll give you guys, so basically, this one says it's wave 1. It tells you what's common, what's rare, and what's ultra rare. So I'm going to just bring this up nice and close. So here's all the different ones they supposedly have out there. So I've actually found several. So this one I found here, I'm pretty sure it's an avocado. How cute is that? I'm going to give you a 3D all the way around. I cannot tell you. These are made so well. It's just mind-blowing. This one is not in this. So there must be different. Oh, duh, Beth. It helps if you read the tags. I was just going to say, so it's not on here, but I'm looking. I have a different wave series. This is wave 2, which I just saw right up there. So evidently I have some of wave 1 and some of wave 2. So I don't know what this dude's name is. For right now, it is a avocado, and maybe we'll call him Anthony. I don't know. You guys help me pick a name. I then found, whoop, let me scooch her over here. This is a wave 2, and now this one has the tag protector on it. And I believe it was Miss Margot who said the ones with the tag protectors tend to be the more rare ones. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what this little one's name is, but she's very pretty in pink. There she is. They are just absolutely adorable. I'll give you a 360 all the way around. They're so cute. They're so fun. Then, like I said, Mia was up here, so I have to scooch all my stuff over here. Now, this one is wave 2 as well. It looks to me like a piece of French toast, but I could be wrong. Look how cute these are. I mean, there's no way that these sell for in a regular store, or if they did, for $1.75. There's just no way. These are absolutely adorable. I believe it was Brad that mentioned add them to gifts. Great idea. Great idea. I'm still sharing with ya. They had this dude, and this is wave 2 as well. Look at that cheeseburger, and it's winking. I just thought that was so fun. Look at that all the way around. By the way, measurements, they're all pretty much the same, 4 inches. One more to share with all of you, and I didn't mean to fling my ruler in everyone's face there. That was rude of me. This one is wave 2 as well. And also, I forgot to mention, Miss Patty, there is a taco, and it's ultra rare, and it is in wave 1. And what is the taco's names? Maurice. Right down there, Miss Patty. Right there, Patty, right there. We got to find it. All right, so then I climb across this little dude, and I'm pretty sure this is a panda of some sort. I just don't know its name. I guess I could take a tag off wave 2 and figure it out. So maybe if I get a duplicate, I'll take the tag off. Oh my gosh. That alone, I think, was well worth the $1.75 each. All right, now we're going to go over to just a couple things in stationery. But before I go in stationery, because stationery and books kind of go together where I shop, another something by the company called Bendon. I've been showing you for the past couple of days multiple packs in a sealed plastic like bag, and it has the marker, and it was for pre-K, K, then ages 3 through 5. Oh my gosh, now they've just put out this. I think this is an awesome buy. This would be great in an Easter basket. I got a couple. These are the Marvel Avengers Create a Scene sticker activity pad to color. First of all, you're getting 130 stickers. You're getting 6 sticker sheets, 16 coloring sheets, and 24 sticker scenes. I was flipping through this book. I was like, oh man, it would be awesome if they came out with more stuff. So let's just go through a couple of the stickers. So these stickers can be used in the book elsewhere, but there's a couple things that came to my mind. So here you've got like a whole bunch of stickers at the very beginning of the book. But then when you start going through the book, after you get through the sticker pages, which there's multiples, they have all these scenes. Now, you could put the stickers on the scenes. You could draw on the scenes. Put your own characters on the scenes. There was just so many different things for the kids to do with this. So besides the stickers on the scenes, they go to the very back of the book and all the different Marvels that they can actually color. I was like, that's too cool for school. This is awesome for what you're getting it for. I thought that was a great buy. So I got one of those. Excuse me, I have to lean forward again because of my diggy-doo. I hadn't seen these at Dollar Tree before. And at first I thought they were by Crayola, but they are not. They're made by the company called Globe. They're called Colors in Motion. They're twist up crayons. You get 5 in a package, and I thought, you know, I'm going to try these because they actually look like a pen, but it's a crayon. And I tend to break my crayons. I've always been very heavy on my hand. I used to write so hard I would have an indentation on my finger. I remember the teacher telling me, don't hold it so hard. I don't know. Anyways, they've got all these really pretty colors. I left one in the bag here, which was the orange one that just flung out. I thought, I want to try these. And, you know, so do they not have lids? How do you not have a lid on a crayon? Oh, duh, it's a crayon, right? What am I thinking about? All right, so to twist it up, right down here, up and down, obviously. Now I need something to color on. Back of my Dollar Tree receipt. I'm just wondering because I feel, oh yeah, that'll do the job. Sometimes, I went with a really light pink, my bad. Sometimes I feel when you get the non-brand crayons, they tend to be like really waxy and then they don't even color. But that colored really nice. I did a really thin line and then I shaded. It was really nice. So I picked up myself a couple packs. That one that I just showed you was all vibrant colors. Again, you get 5 in a package. They also had the classic colors, which are your basics. And then this one, which was all metallic colors. And I thought, well, you know what? That's kind of nice. You don't have to worry about breaking it because I do. I tend to crack the crayons all the time. Excuse me. All right, that's it for that kind of stuff. How about a couple just little sweets and treats? Just a couple. I love a good fruit roll-up. Love them, love them, love them. But I also like the one by the foots. Anyways, this is a 3-count variety pack. You get a fruit roll-up, you get a fruit by the foot, and you get some gushers. So if you got 3 little ones that don't know what they want, and they're all different, that's a combo pack right there. I thought that was fun. It also has valid box tops. So if you've got someone in school that does that thing, perfect for that. This for me is just nostalgic. But they have been out of them for a hot minute. I'm so glad they brought them back. And it's the double bubble bits and pieces. They're just the little baby ones, and they just look like little itty bitty chiclets. I miss chiclets. I love chiclets. Was there 8 or 10 in the pack for chiclets? I don't know. I thought like I was a grown-up when I used to buy chiclets because I used to get like the peppermint one, and then I would get the fruit one. I miss those kinds of nostalgic candies. I wish they would come back. The other item that I did pick up is the candles. This one here has all the yummy flavors except for the cherry. Apple, grape, banana is off the hook. Patty, you got to let me know. Have you ever tried the banana flavored one? If not, I know you like banana flavors. We'll get you one of these sent to you if not. All right, that's it for sweets and treats. It was lots of things going on at the store. I don't know if they're getting ready to maybe remodel stuff or what. There was a lot of cleaning going on. So, you know, I was happy that I found what I found. So let's dip over to cosmetics. Lots of things going on in cosmetics. So let's talk about a few more of the Kokie products. I did, by the way, when I shared with you and I did the lines, they took forever. Honestly, I took a shower, they didn't come off. I did dishes, it didn't come off. I used hand sanitizer, it didn't come off. That stain really stained well. I was very impressed with it. So when I saw some more products, I was like, all right, I'm going to check them out. This is Jet Black. It's an Ultra Hold Waterproof Mascara. Again, by the company called Kokie. There, I actually picked up 2. There it is right there. To be very honest, I have used the exact same mascara. It's been a hot minute. Since I was like 15. And that's L'Oreal's Lash Out. Been using it. That's all I've ever used, and I absolutely love it. But I thought I would give that a try. All right, then I came across, let me just grab the 2 because I found 2 different colors. All right, these are Stay Defined Matte Brow Pencil. I found one in mahogany brown, and this is by Kokie. And I also found one in deep brunette. And these are, by the way, smudge proof. They're saying rich pigmentation, and they are supposed to be waterproof. So those are the two colors I found, and I'm not sure how well my light's working for you in here, so guess what? We don't know what colors they are until we open them up and try them, right? So that's exactly what we're going to do. All right, so this first one I'm opening is, I cut the color, Beth. Yeah. Mahogany brown. I think you guys can probably hear the traffic. I love their packaging. You know what's cool about it? It's like all squared off. It's not rounded. It's squared all the way off. So we have like two ends. So what is this end? Oh, how cool. You've got a makeup brush. Look at that. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, my gosh. I thought it was a makeup brush, and I just broke it. The makeup brush is on this side. I'm telling you, I was doing really good for the first 16 minutes, and then I go and blow it like that. All right, so it's double-sided. You guys stop laughing at me. If I don't give you all a laugh, you will stop watching me. Let's see if there's any product left. So let's try this again. There it is. Oi, my bad. I'm just gonna, watch out for those age spots. So here we go. I like the color. Their products just seem to go. I'm just making it kind of thick so you guys can see it. That is that one. And it's, I'd say that's pretty dead on. And then they give you this beautiful little brush. Don't make the mistake I made. Let's check out that second color. That might be just too dark. I noticed that a lot of people, or maybe it's just me, I stay under a rock most of the time. It's safe and nobody bothers me. But I noticed that, a lot of ladies do their eyebrows and they're like, in my opinion only, they seem really intense. Like, whoo, they're jumping out at you. But I don't know, maybe that's just the thing now. I'm not knocking it because it looks good. But I feel like when I do it, it's like my eyebrows are coming at you, All right, double-sided again, of course. We're not going to make the same mistake twice. Again, love that packaging. All right, so there's the brush end. I like that snap. Do you hear that snap? You guys are going to think I'm stupid, but it makes a difference. You want that snapped on. You're going to throw this in your purse, right? You don't want it flying off. The snap-on caps make a difference. Just want to point that out because it means something to me. It really does. All right, let's get this one off. Twist it up slowly, Beth. There it is. I'm going to go right up there. I just like the way the product feels. Okay. These are like, right? Look at that. Come on. That is like dead on. Dead on. All right. Then, by Kokie, this is a Define It Gel Eyeliner. We're going to open this up too because I want to see it. I know why she's hanging out in here. She hasn't had her dinner yet. She's waiting for Mama because we're doing chicken in the oven and rice and broccoli and who knows what else I will end up going and doing. All right, so let's get into this. Yeah, you hear Mommy say the word dinner. All right, so on one end, there's your liner. Going right above the brow. Oh my God. That just like, holy cows. That just like glides on like glitter. It just, woo, look at that, woo. And then when you go to the other side, and Mommy's silly, huh? You've got right there, and we're gonna go right here. And why doesn't it make a mark? Because that's a blender brush, you dingbat. That's what it is. It's a blender brush. I'm just messing with you guys. We'll consider that to be a blooper. That was really, really nice. And yes, that has a little bitty sponge on the end. Get your snooty out of Mommy's closet. It's got a little bitty spongy on the end for blending. The next thing by Kokie is this Flawless Seal. HD setting powder. Extends the wear of makeup. Reduces shine. Blurs skin and, like they say, imperfections and things like that. This one here, it doesn't give me a color, but it does give me a number, and the number is GSP384 for everyone that's got their pen ready to write. This one, there's your packaging. This one is more of a whitish kind of powder. The second one I found, I'm not going to rip the number off to you because it's useless. You guys, you know, to write it down would be silly. There it is on top of each other. Can you see how this has more of a rosy type of gold, and then you've got more of a white here. So depending on your color choices, actually there's the number right there if you would all like it. And there's the number for the second one right there. Okay, that's going to do it for Kokie products. I was very, very pleased. I am very, very pleased with everything so far I have found. I cannot wait to try that mascara. Okay, the other thing that I came across were these nails, because I'm still on the fence about what the heck I'm doing with my nails. Anyways, these are by Be Pure. Be Color, my bad. French Modern Tip press-on nails, no glue needed. However, I do find that most of the ladies that do the press-on ones do end up doing glue, but to each his own. But this one says no glue needed. 12 in a package. They had this one right here, which is like a medium length, and it's called the Modern Tip. And then they had this one, which is called French, which I thought was kind of pretty. I like the way they did the black design there towards the end. I thought that was pretty cool. And if I decide that I'm actually going to put these nails on, where's my nail glue? I lost it somewhere. Oh, here it is. I did pick up some more of the Stuck On You nail glue. And this is the pink rose-colored version one because my daughter ripped off the other package out of my cabinet. Last but not least, I thought these were kind of cool. And if you guys know me, you know that I love these things from... Actually, I'll show you how many I have. So I always get the rhinestones from Dollar Tree because I love them. I use them on arts and crafts. They're meant for your nails, but you use them wherever you want. I found some new ones. So these are by Mila in Studio. The first package looks just like that, and I know it's so hard to tell. I'm going to take it out of the package because I'm hoping that will make it easier, but I'm not thinking. So, all right, these are actually iridescent stars. You're getting 6 different colors right there. These packages are so adorable because every little one has its own container to pop open. And then your stars are right inside each one. You know, when you go to the nail salons and you get something like this put on your nails, they're basically using the same type of ones. I'm not saying the same exact ones, same type of ones. And if you get them done, you know darn well, they can be expensive. One other design that I found, and these are so cute. They're baby little pearls. They almost look like nonpareils. The little sprinkles that you put on cookies. They're super small, and then they get a little bigger and a little bit bigger. And then there's these full plastic hearts. And these are just too cute. Again, for crafts, all those kinds of things. So let me shake them up. I took them out of the package. There's kind of what they look like in the package. Let me see. If I shake them down and maybe do this. No, they're going to shift, Beth. Duh. I don't think that helps either, but they are so cute. You can see some of the acrylic hearts right there in blue, in pink. You have some in red. They are just adorable. Maybe I can get one of these out of here on my finger. No, probably not. I wish you could see the dimension of the beads, the little flowers. I did open the package hoping that would take some glare off, but I'm scared I'm going to pour them all over the floor. But they're actually... Let me pour some in my hand. Let me see. Mia's looking at me like, oh, Mommy, what are you going to give me? Do you see them in my hand right there? They are so cute and so fun looking. And like I said, you can do so many different things. It's unreal. All right, now that I just poured it over my hand and it's all over my desk that I just tried to straighten up a little, that's okay. Give me something to do for the weekend. No, I'm just kidding. I got plenty to do. Do you want to say hi to everybody? Come up here by Mom. Hello. Oh, I know. What's the matter? Are you hungry? Can I have a kiss? Can Mommy have a kiss? Oh, wait, let's steady you off first. All right, there you go. Oh, you can't climb on my lap. You can't. Can I have a kissy? You got boogers in your eyes. Now you're sneezing on me. What? Tell me a story. What? Are you hungry? Do you want something to eat? Yeah? Okay, that's it? She just wants me to feed her. Yeah? You're hungry? What? Are you hungry? Yeah, you're just going to stand there and look at me and winky? All right, everybody. The queen wants her din-din, is what it is she smells the chicken in the oven. So she thinks she's going to get my chicken, but All right, everybody. I so enjoyed this me time together. I really appreciate each and every one of you. I didn't forget about the couple of items that I had at the end that were $3 a pop. I'm just going to save that for tomorrow's video. All right, everybody. I'm going to take my slick hair here. I got it all wadded up back here. Until next time, everyone, have a wonderful Friday night. Hopefully, I won't end up floating away. Until next time, a big hug from me to all of you. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye for now.